IShowSpeed's career is something like no one else, with his barking, hitting his desk, his mom constantly telling him to shut up, as well as some very distasteful jokes towards women, resulting in hundreds of thousands of dollars lost. Let's dive into the absurd career of IShowSpeed. The start of IShowSpeed began in late 2017 when he started posting Fortnite and NBA 2K18 gameplays and montages. Based on his first video, it is evident that Speed hadn't had a YouTube channel before, or at least a successful one. His first video was a shoot-around clip showcasing his character's impressive handles and shots. The video is only 1 minute and 24 seconds long, with a classic 10-second intro followed up with some handles and only 4 shots. All of this accompanied by Young Thug's rap song Guap. It has garnered 1.2 million views, mostly from his fans who have subscribed later in his career and just want to see what Speed's first video was. His first Fortnite video was uploaded about 2 months later on February 12, 2018, titled Crazy Duo Win 16 Kills, featuring that same intro. Young Speed starts with 2 kills when playing with his friend Goldie Bands Tay, and they end up achieving a combined 16 kill game. Though we can't verify it, we'll assume that it's true based on the title. Speed finishes the video with 7 kills, meaning Goldie carried him with a whopping 9. At this point, we can tell that Speed sounds significantly younger than he does now.
Bro, you be making so much noise, bro.
And there is still no face cam on the channel yet. The video ends with one of the best outros I have ever seen. I mean, look at it. Speed's first livestream was on December 27th, 2018, titled Best Keyboard and Mouse Player Out. 5 seconds into the stream, we can tell that he is recording it on his PS4, given that the blue screen and the dancing squares appear whenever he has to reconnect. The cool part about him streaming on his PlayStation is that occasionally on the right side of the screen, it shows how many people he was streaming to. Throughout his entire stream, it seems to be only 3 people, likely including one of those viewers being himself either on his phone or computer, or potentially even both. Based on the chat, we know that there were only 3 people that sent messages during this entire stream: Lurk, John Tay, and Jay. It was basically a ghost town. It is very easy for us to see somebody else's success and assume that it's always been that easy for them. They were just really popular from the start, but with this, we get an inside look of the fact that everybody often starts in the exact same way. When live streaming, you put in hours and hours of work so that nobody can watch your live stream. The very next stream he posted was on December 28th, 2018, where he decided to hook up a webcam. Let's just say the camera work is a little less than professional. At this point, Speed's personality feels rather slow. Not much excitement happening, just a young kid playing Fortnite. And the major issue with this is that just as a new viewer, there's nothing really that wants to make you stay. And not only that, but he's extremely inconsistent at this point. In early 2020, Speed underwent a significant change. Instead of posting a live stream every couple of weeks, he began streaming every single day in the later part of April. He was very consistent, usually streaming in the early evenings, which allowed fans and viewers to start recognizing his schedule and knowing when to tune in. He still only had a few hundred subscribers, ranging between 300 and 500. He wasn't even averaging 10 consistent viewers. However, he had faith. His first video on 2K showcased toxic gameplay titled Toxic Elites Get Dropped Off, where at the beginning, Speed and his teammates seem to be getting destroyed and outclassed. As a viewer, you don't even understand why he decided to upload this video, but they made an insane comeback. They decided to run it back and ended up defeating the other team 21-4. Throughout some parts of the video, Speed does get a little bit loud, but it's nothing compared to what you'll see in the future. It's mostly just due to his competitiveness.
Let's go.
About a week and a half later, he posted another video titled I Got Scam on Livestream for $500, funny reaction. This was something special. It's the last part of the title that sets up the future for Speed. What makes things click in his head is funny reaction. By funny reaction, he means getting angry, yelling, grabbing his hair, or slamming his fist on his desk. He does this during his live streams and realizes that viewers find it entertaining. He receives instant feedback from his chat. At this point, he started getting between 20 and 40 viewers per stream, so he had a solid audience base that really appreciated these reactions. In the video, I got scammed for $500. He does mention that it was actually only a $25 gift card and not $500, but being scammed still sucks.
Did I just send, bro, horse, did I just send my $25 PSN to a random, bro? Bro. Say on God, I just got scammed on my fucking money, dog. Never doing this shit again.
He also realizes that clips of his reaction gain significantly more traction than the full live stream, which is where many new streamers make big mistakes by only posting the streams. Fast forward a few months to September 6th, and we can get an idea of who Speed really is. He does get a bit frustrated or upset at times, but he isn't incredibly wild on stream. Several months later, he is averaging between 80 and 200 viewers, and most of the time he is getting an insane amount of engagement while being very animated. At this point, I do think he has an understanding, but I don't think he realizes how important it is to act absolutely insane. And by act insane, what I mean is portraying an exaggerated reaction that is not his normal behavior compared to reactions in regular gameplay.
Gosh, bro. I beat it! Demon must roar out!
On November 21st, 2020, Speed posted a video titled "I'm Quitting," where he talks about his frustration with the current state of 2K21.
I just can't do this no more, chat. There's too many bugs. There's too many problems with this game. The game is dead. When I tell you current gen is more litter than this game, bro. Current gen is literally more packed than his next gen game.
Many streamers at this point decided to go back to playing NBA 2K20 because 2K21 had too many bugs and glitches, making it less competitive. After Speed posted this video where he talked about he wasn't going to play anymore, he did the exact opposite. He continued to post content related to 2K21 since there was still people who wanted to see the game being played, and there were significantly fewer streamers making those videos, allowing Speed to start gaining a lot of momentum. On December 21st, 2020, roughly 1 year after he began to get more consistent on YouTube, he posted a video Q&A for 10,000 subscribers. We're not going to discuss every question and answer in this video, but there were a few really good ones that give us insight into Speed's mindset regarding his career and aspirations. The first question: what happens if YouTube doesn't work out?
If YouTube does not work out for me, man, I'm gonna just go back to being a regular kid, bro. You feel me? Being a regular kid, wake up, watch some little shows and, go to school and just be a regular life. I won't do shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
The second question in the video that I think is important is, are you going to expand on YouTube?
Eventually, I will expand my YouTube. I eventually will. I want to lead a 2K community, but I will stop. You feel me? I'll probably start doing IRLs and stuff. Just playing different games you can only go so far, doing YouTube, you feel me?
By stating that he wanted to expand on YouTube and not play 2K forever, Speed realizes that he can't be stuck to one game if he wants to gain millions of subscribers. He understands he needs to adapt and change. In the last question, what are your goals on YouTube for 2021? Speed's goals are to reach 100,000 subscribers in the next year, which is a giant target. However, in his first year of learning YouTube and figuring out what works, he was able to go from 0 to 10,000 subscribers. This shows his self-belief and the confidence he has in staying consistent with YouTube, posting videos almost every day and streaming regularly. He also mentions in the Q&A that he was kicked out of his house by his mom and dad because he got posted on WorldStar. Although there's a lot of speculations around whether he was truly kicked out or just left for a while, he has some very interesting conversations on stream with his mom.
Mom, come on. I don't give a fuck. All right, okay, all right. I don't give a fuck. All right. I'm gonna be on the recording. Okay, all right. Damn, money popping up and shit. This is embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. That was embarrassing.
It's hard to tell whether he is genuinely facing issues with her or if it's just for the camera, but what we do know is that his mom does not appreciate cussing at all.
Finna fuck this bird.
Hey, you're good. Hey, you good.
Hey, chill. Will you chill? Stop. I mean it. No, you stop. Fuck you talking to people like that. Cut it out. Not in my house and not with your siblings in here.
Even after all of that, he still hasn't learned his lesson. But it's not only about the cussing. He also needs to respect that there are other people in the house. So even if he reaches 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, he better keep it quiet. Although he does defend her and says that overall she's a good person who doesn't understand what YouTube is or how important or how big it is.
Bro, like, I think, no way. You feel me? Like, no way. I'm not about to really butter her like that, but like, bro, she probably don't understand, bro. She probably don't understand. So I ain't about to get mad, bro. She probably don't even understand, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. She probably don't understand, dog.
It appears that she's asking for money and is never grateful. It's important to note that we don't have the full understanding of their life, so we can't paint a complete picture on their relationship from an outside perspective, but it does seem rough for him. On the other hand, his dad seems to be embracing his live streams a lot and has appeared on several live streams multiple times.
Oh, hell no, bitch!
Hey, Julie. Guys, I apologize for what he just presented to you all. Come on.
There are also some instances where his dad might be caught lacking in 4K.
This nigga Uncle Dan's back in the 80s.
After making some changes to what he would stream, Speed eventually got noticed by Aiden Ross, who was a very popular streamer at the time, known for 2K and starting to gain traction on IRL content and GTA. Aiden eventually invited Speed to collaborate, and their meetup resulted in a very short but special stream. There was booty shaking, barking, and even backflips, but it definitely wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. After meeting Aiden, Speed did an e-date with a girl and asked her a question about reproducing with her.
Say if we the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue. No! Reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Obviously, this created some major backlash because it implied doing something against her will, which is a major no-no. But this wasn't the only controversy. There were several other major incidents, even pulling stunts like,
Get your phone.
Oh, nah.
and he was getting a ton of positive reactions. He's gaining millions and millions of views by doing these e-dates with Aiden and saying some very inappropriate things to women. Speed felt untouchable, and then he could say crazy things and continue to get millions and millions of views. On one stream, when he was playing Valorant, he was told to hit his shots by another guy on the mic. This set him into a rage. They went back and forth yelling at each other, but this was not the bad part. Eventually, a gamer girl chimed in and he lost it on her.
Calm down.
Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God damn.
You don't know how to play the fucking game.
What? What? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I no? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a fucking female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch.
He said a bunch of sexist things, which resulted in some major problems for Speed. At this point in his career, he was gaining tens of thousands of subscribers a week and getting a ton of notice from major companies. One of those companies, Sky Sports, who is getting ready to work with Speed. And we can only imagine that that deal would be somewhere around 100 to multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. But after this clip surfaced, they decided to back out of the deal as they were worried Speed might be too controversial for their company. And if you thought that was the only negative of this clip, he was also banned on all Blizzard games. So not just Valorant, but look at all of these other Blizzard titles he was no longer allowed to play. The problem is Speed has a reputation and influence on millions of people. So these major companies have to be very careful, as well as they have to make an example out of people to ensure they set a standard. But this was not the only situation where Speed got banned. He also got banned on Twitch for making inappropriate jokes using the R word. So now he's been banned on Twitch, all Blizzard games, and he's lost a contract just because he's trying to say funny things. I think he realizes he needs to be smarter and more careful with his words. Overall, these controversies would set him back. They also gave him a ton of new exposure. At this point, he is bigger than ever. He understands the line between being funny and being absurd and saying disrespectful things, which has led him to be a lot more careful now in the last few months. And instead of playing one game, he's doing variety streams like we talked about. Also streaming on Omegle, as well as playing an assortment of different games to try and keep things fresh and exciting. Another major change IShowSpeed has done with his channel is the addition of music videos, which have become some of his most popular videos, amassing over 400 million views for his channel. Speed, as we know, is approaching 20 million subscribers and has recently been posting a lot of vlogs. He's trying to continue his personality, but also aims to stay a little bit more on the respectful side of things while still pushing the boundaries. He still messes around and has fun with people.
A1?
DICK @gmail.com.
My favorite part of this video is when he's flying down the mountain for the first time. He's learning to snowboard, and you can hear the change in his voice from him being excited and being goofy to then sounding like he might be in trouble going a little bit too fast.
Oh, shit. Fuck yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Speed has definitely had a wild career with some major ups and downs. He shows that you have to continue to try things out and be able to fix your mistakes. He dealt with a lot of his fans messing with him as well, whether it was him getting swatted or even DDoSing his internet, which essentially means people can find your IP address and shut your internet off remote, which has caused him a lot of frustration when trying to stream. But he has been able to persevere and has made an incredible career so far.